Hello everyone and welcome to my garden. Today I will be sharing with you a mobile application. It's a free mobile app which has been a very important tool for me in getting to know the names of my plant collections. This application is called LeaveSnap and you can download it for free from the Play Store. Let's open it. You have an option to take a photo or take it from your gallery. Just press allow. So I will take an actual photo. Just click the check mark. We will choose leaf and let's wait for it. So according to this app, this plant is called Alocasia longiloba. We can also see some plant name suggestions based on the photo that we took. So there. Or to make sure, we can double check it on Google. And here we will see images of Alocasia longiloba. There you go. Okay, let's take some more photos. As you can see, this plant is very pretty in pink. Check mark. It says here it's called Caladium bicolor based on the images that came out. Caladium bicolor called Heart of Jesus. By the way, this app also lists some of the common names of the plant most of the time. So you can see here the common names: Heart of Jesus, Caladium, Fancy Leaf Caladium. Here are some of the images from the gallery. There. Next up is this plant. Leaf, we will choose leaf. Common names: Devil's Ivy, Golden Hunter's Robe, Golden Photos. Actually, I'm not sure if this plant is the Golden Photos or the Philodendron because it has same features like these images shown in this kind of Philodendron plant. So please kindly comment down below if you think this plant is a photos or a Philodendron. Next up is this flower. Very violet looking flower. We'll choose flower this time. It says here this is, I cannot pronounce the name because ever since we used to call this Vanda orchid. Here we can see some images from other plant owners. There. So next is this equally gorgeous pink orchid. We'll choose the flower. And in here it says it's Papilionan teres or Vanda teres. Please correct me if I'm wrong regarding these pronunciations. Moving on. This is for me a very strange looking flower. Let's choose flower. And the name suggests Jatropha podagrica. From the images that came out, common names: bottle euphorbia, goutstalk nettle spurge, and others. Next up is my favorite indoor and can also be an outdoor plant. So this one is the Sansevieria trifasciata or the dwarf golden hanai or bird's nest. This next plant is a very popular hanging or a crawling plant. Let's choose flower. And the name suggests Portulaca grandiflora. Common names: moss rose, rosmos, Mexican rose, 11 o'clock, and more. See the images? This plant is also can be a hanging or a crawling plant. And this is the Trandesantia zebrina or commonly known as the wandering Jew. So they're happily cohabiting with my syngoniums over here. Next is this very gorgeous hanging plant over here. And this is the, wait a minute, Sedum morganium, or it's also called the donkey's tail or burro's tail. So this is a very gorgeous hanging ornamental plant for your garden. Next is this plant with lovely variegations. This doesn't look like it, so let's see another result. This one, yeah, this looks like it. So it's the common names, variegated croton or garden croton. Next up, who wouldn't recognize this very popular plant? So this is the Zamicaucas samifolia, or in short, ZZ plant. Another houseplant happily thriving in my garden outdoors is this plant. It's the Aglonema commutatum, or from the common names, let's see, Chinese evergreen or silver queen aglonema. Let's also try identifying some fruits using this app. Check mark. Then we will choose fruit. And of course, this is called the eggplant, aubergine, kung sosyalin. So it's really fun to use this app, guys. I suggest you try it also. So this is another fruit. Let's also try this app on some of my succulents. Let's choose leaf. And there you go. It's the Crassula perforata. We can check on Google regarding its common name, because in here it didn't mention the common name. So we will type here Crassula perforata common names, and it came out this one, string of buttons. And yes, it is the Crassula. Next plant, I made up a name for this one, and I prefer to call this the fake bonsai plant because it really looks like a bonsai tree. Look. But let's get to know the name of this plant. So this is the Policias guilfoyle. Again, please correct me if I'm wrong with these pronunciations. We also have the non-variegated variety for this plant. This one without any variegations, just the green leaves. And I also have it, and it badly needs repotting. Common names are coffee tree and the wild coffee. We also have the giant variety for this Policias. This one, see, it has broader leaves. And this one is called Policias scutellaria. Common names, dinner plate aralia or shield aralia. From the gallery, here we can see some similar plant photos. There. Next up is this creeping plant, and I also made up a name for this one, and I call it the black velvet syngonium. But thanks to this app, now I know the real name for this vine, and it is the Syngonium wendlandi, but it doesn't have a common name, unfortunately, so I will still call this my black velvet syngonium. From the gallery, you can see here the different photos from plant owners. Next up is another plant from the Sansevieria family, and this is called the Sansevieria masoniana, also called the whale fin Sansevieria if we try to search it in Google. Next is this plant that I have repotted in an old pan. It has some pink, yellow, and green variegations. The first results didn't show similar plants. It showed a lettuce plant. Let's click on this one and try to find some similarities. Where are the images? Here. So yeah, it looks like this one. So it is called the calico plant. Mine just have more curly leaves, I guess. Let's try naming another succulent. I just transferred them over here. That's why they're looking a bit more healthy now. Let's try this one. And leaf. So this is the Echeveria runioni. So this succulent is from the Crassulaceae family. Here, it mentioned the species, genus, the family, but no common name. Later on, we will try to search in Google the common name for this succulent. But first, let's check this gorgeous flowering succulent from the stock photos in the gallery. This here look more curled up than what I have there. So let's try to search the common name in Google, and it is common name for Echeveria runioni is topsy-turvy. Next is this plant with perfect heart-shaped leaves. Let me just show you the mother plant over here. There, they've been growing here and thriving very happily and healthy for months now. There, they love the outdoors. And let's take a photo and identify this plant. There, check mark. We'll choose leaf. Let's check out the results. This looks different. No, this is definitely not a begonia. Colocasia. Let's check. No, this looks different. It's not a Rhaphidophora for sure. Let's take a look at the other results. Alocasia, no. It's not an arum also. And I know that this is not a philodendron. Look at the images. See? So please comment down below if you happen to know what this plant is called. And let me just clarify that this app is not 100% accurate, but it will surely help you in identifying your plants. You can always double check it in Google to make sure and do some researching if you're really into plants. Finally, let us identify this fruit tree, and this is called the rambutan or pulasan tree. It has been happily protecting my plants from direct sunlight, and as you can see, it's giving off lots of fruits. Thank you so much for watching, and please do subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you.